Welcome back, everyone, to another Let's Play episode. This episode should be going out Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to anyone who celebrates it. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas day. I cannot wait for mine personally. So I did actually find a texture pack that changes quite a bit, like my elytra. And then for today, we'll be having some cookies, some gingerbread cookies, and then it did screw up some of the leaves, so it doesn't look as good in here, but I like it. Now let's head outside into the winter wonderland. Look at this. This is the texture pack I was looking for Christmas, but I couldn't find one until now. I didn't realize that it also changed my lily pads to little blocks of ice, so that'll look weird until I turn off this texture pack. This texture pack will probably only be for today because it's a Christmas episode. Now, what are we doing today? Probably just building that house right there. So this house is the next house inside our little village, which is going to be the masonry, the mason villager. Also, look at the Christmas tree. I didn't even realize that. It's much more vibrant, and there's presents under the trees. Ow. Look at this. This is just a bunch of shulker boxes. There's nothing in them. I'm gonna go grab some bones, and then I'm gonna finish off the rest of this material list, and then you guys are just gonna head straight into a time lapse. And the masonry house is finished. I do have to wait for some of the trapdoors to fully oxidize because that's what it's supposed to look like. and some of them just weren't oxidizing, but that's what I had to do. And then I also did have to turn off the texture pack, unfortunately. It was glitching out with some of the blocks I was using, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to turn it off. But that is what the build is going to look like now. It does stand out a little bit, and I do realize that, but I feel like it's nice. It's supposed to stand out just a tad because it's like a mining type house. And then if you're wondering what this is going to be, this right here is going to be a hole down, and I don't even know if there's like a giant ravine something down here. Yeah, I'll go down to like here. So that's a little bit far down, but I can do it. And that will be a hole down there for mining, and then we're going to have some support, some cranes and stuff. So that's what we're doing in this hole. I might not time lapse it. I might just show you the progress while we're going. And then if I have an idea or it comes to me while I'm building, I'm going to put a sniffer house, not house, like a rowing free, like reserve, sniffer reserve back here for that sniffer rig that we got. And then we might get a second one so we can put more back here, but it will look nice. You just gotta trust the process. And I don't even know if we'll get to that this episode because I only have 2 days to record and edit this video as it is the holiday week. I have friends, family, Christmas today. Then I have first family Christmas Monday. Then I have another family Christmas. Then I have actual Christmas and I have Christmas Eve. And then I have, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm going to do my best to get this episode out to you. So it might be quite a short episode, but I saw the community post from last time and I realized that you guys honestly prefer the short form videos. So I'm going to try to do my best with this one. So we have this, and now we're going to do this hole down to that cave that we saw. So this one right here. So let me actually dig the hole all the way down here and we will be right back. So I finished the hole. It's, I didn't like finish it, but I did make the actual hole. It does go down to, holy crap. It goes all the way down to that lush cave that we saw earlier, and I tried to terraform it a little bit, but I'm gonna have to work on that. It's supposed to look man-made, so it's supposed to look wonky. It's for the masonry. This is the hole that they dug out so they could sell us stone. And then I noticed that this was a little awkward over here, so I just completely got rid of this little lake part. So it goes out to here, and then I terraformed this, added some seagrass, so that's fixed. So now we just need to decorate the outside. We're actually going to start out with piles of stone on the top. I'm going to grab this. This beacon's going to have to move eventually, but we're going to take these. We're just going to put like little piles of stone everywhere. Make it look organic and crap. This is going to look weird, wonky and weird at the start, but you just got to bear with me. Just got to bear with me, guys. We'll put one there. We'll put one right here. And then we're going to put one over here. I think I actually might make a wagon with some stone in it as well. And then I'm going to take some of these and make some slabs and stairs. And we're going to put some slabs on this to give it more detail, more smoothness. I'm struggling to make this look alright, guys. I found inspiration. I dug a giant hole and now I just can't cover it up because, yeah. And then I was going to completely cover up the geode, but I was like, I mean, I think that it will just give it more lore. Like, these guys broke into an amethyst rock and now they use that to sell diamonds and amethyst as like little diamond crap to the nations and different like villages and crap that we will make around. And this is just the most rich place because they have the giant mansion. plus the amethyst clusters here. So that's the lore. It's just like they're selling amethyst, basically, and they're making a huge profit off of it. And that's why they're getting pretty much everything from the world, because as they trade, they're being given all of these riches, like the dragon egg and stuff, and the warden head, and yeah. Just some generic lore, something to put out there, something to think about, something to connect all the different factions and stuff that we'll build eventually. All sprouting from a hole that I had inspiration for and then thought it looked ugly and then wanted to cover it up, and he's like, no. No. Lore. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna add these rest of the rocks. I'm gonna get rid of the beacon because that's gonna be in the way. And then I might... Whoa. We're gonna cut back. Also, I did add Swift Sneak to my pants so I can no longer fall in and walk actually fast. It's so good. So nice. I'm so glad that I got it again, but that's where we are. Gotta sleep. So that's where we are at the moment, putting some rocks down, getting the decorations ready, and then we're gonna start taking some spruce that I grabbed. Nope. And add like some supports, like that spruce support down there. Do it around, do it all across, or add like little mining holes into the wall, do some more amethyst clusters, and then maybe do like an amethyst cave down there. That might be nice. Turn that lush cave into an actual like amethyst cave instead. Just to include some more of the lore. I think actually, you know what? That is exactly what we're gonna do. And it's gonna look amazing. You just wait. You just wait. That is what we're gonna do. Just throwing ideas around my head randomly. That came out, and I'm so proud of it. So happy that it did, and that's what we're doing now. Lore. I did a few things. I got a little carried away. I added the rocks. These are going to be a little bit different because I might add some ores, or I might add some amethyst because I am leaning into that lore that I just set up because I feel like it can go somewhere, and it's very interesting to me, which I like. So I'm going to lean into that. So this right now, this is what I have at the moment. It's going to be decorated heavily, but this is just the basics of it. So we have a path going all the way down. This is going to be like... So basically, underneath this ground everywhere is amethyst. And they set up here, like the mansion people and all the villagers set up in this location because of how rich the area was in amethyst. So they set up a mine over here. So we have a amethyst cluster that's going to go right here. Not really like it's going to be like amethyst inside the walls and stuff. And then we go down here to this one, and there's going to be even more amethyst, and there's going to be some water running through here because, yeah, I think it'll look nice. Just got to bear with me. And then if we go down here, there's the ginormous amethyst cluster, which I think looks great. I just like basically sliced off a corner of the actual cluster. I might extend this a little bit more. Just a little bit out so we're not falling off the edge. And then we go down here. This will just be more mining stuff. We're going to actually have a crane attached to this. I'm going to put some more amethyst inside this, but it's going to go all the way up, and there's going to be a crane up there. And then we have one entrance right here with water. We're going to transform this entire cave. We're probably going to cut it off like right here because that's going to be a lot, but I'm going to transform a lot of this cave into a amethyst cave. Now, is that going to happen this episode? No, because do you see how massive this cave is? Like, no. I definitely might do a stream on this because I do want to start streaming. I've mentioned that in the last episode. I definitely will try to do some streams, not really soon, but eventually. This might be a good project for that. Or at least single player. And then we have a entrance to the big amethyst cave right here. So that is what we have at the moment. Now we just have to decorate. Let's actually get out here. And the first thing I want to do is add a crane right here. There is that crane. I tried to add more tuff in because we use a lot of tuff. I think that we might be able to add quite a lot of tuff into this build, maybe deeper down there in the amethyst parts of it. But I did grab a few decorations. Now these chests, they look Christmassy, but they won't after Christmas, so that won't matter for now. But we're gonna do some of this type decorations, just spattered around, just around. So we're gonna put one up here. This is basically the decoration I'm gonna do for this area because it's really just a mining area. That's all it is. Can't really do much more than this. So we're going to add a little bit of this. A little of that. Could be that. And then now, once we're in here, we're going to add... Actually, I'm going to grab some tuff. I grabbed some tuff just so I could add more lore-ish, I guess. Just because the amount of tuff that we use, it would make sense that the mines have tuff in it as well. So we're going to do these amethyst clusters with tuff or amethyst. So we're going to do that. I'm actually going to finish this room and then show you guys the end result just so you could get an idea. And then we're going to do the second one, which is probably going to do a little bit more decorating because that one's actually going to have a little bit of water in it, which I am looking forward to. I actually do have a great idea for that one. So it's going to be something like this. Now let me just cut to the end where this is finished. So this is what I had in mind. I actually did do the red candle TNT type trick. Or dynamite trick. I actually really like how that looks. I never used it before, so I just wanted to test it out. I feel like it looks nice. Now I just have to make sure I don't have my flaming arrows out, because that would be bad. But this is the design that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to do that, some of that tuff, some of that amethyst. This is probably going to be a little bit different down in the actual deep dark caves, because I do have a different design in mind down there. That one's probably going to have massive jetting out crystals and stuff, but this is what I have in mind now. And now let's do the second one. So let me whip around and it will be finished. There we go. Look at this. I didn't add any of the amethyst shards. Hold on. Just like add one there, there. This is what I've been doing. Just going around, throwing stuff up, adding little decorations, and then I step back. Like, does this look good? Does this look alright? I need one right there. Is this framed well? Is it good? Everything. I think it looks nice. And then we move on to the next one. But I do actually want to grab some more spruce. Just so I can add some lanterns over here, because if I press F7, which is my mini HUD mod, there it does get a little darker right there. Although, it's at 1, so that should be good. And then we just need to add one over here, but we can add some barrels, like so. Add a chest. And then we can add a lantern. There we go. Perfect. Woo! All good. Now we're down here. So now that we're down here, I think this one, this amethyst shard is fine. Just gonna add some of the barrels. Add one right here. Just gonna spatter some around. Add a little bit of decorations. Not what I meant to add. One right there. And now, look, this is good. And that emits light. And then we'll head down. We'll put one right there. And then we will put one, man, on a little chunk right here so it looks like it was purposely mined out. Trying to find some, but we didn't strike any amethyst. We'll put one right there. And now we're down here. So this area is where we're going to have a ton of barrels and chests. And I feel like that looks pretty nice. I feel like this is pretty good. I'm going to add like a lamp right there to carry this. And we'll do some tuff here. Just to add to it. Then we'll do some amethyst. And then mini blocks of amethyst here just to give more variety. Come on. I'm stuck. There we go. That's a good crate. I feel like this looks nice, guys. So there's also this down here that we can mess with. Although I also forgot I had these campfires. I think I'm going to add a few stacks of logs around as well. Just like one here. Then we'll do one right here. We'll add like 2 right there. We'll add one directly next to the TNT. Add one right here. And then we'll put 2 right here. There we go. I just completely forgot to start talking and crap. I placed down the rest of the campfires so that it looks like stacks of logs and stuff. I feel like this looks pretty good now. Now that is where we are going to actually end the episode for today, because I have one day to record this, to edit this entire episode so I can schedule it to go out in time, because I will have... Oh, that's where you are. I will have no time the rest of the week. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy your Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a blessed day. Goodbye and good night.